Sobeys is the second largest food retailer in Canada. The company was founded in 1907 in Stellarton, Nova Scotia, Canada, and to this very day, the company is still alive and healthy. So, how did it become so popular? Let's find out. Sobeys was founded in Stellarton, Nova Scotia by John W. Sobey in 1907 as a meat delivery business. In 1924, his son Frank H. Sobey convinced him to expand into a full grocery business, serving the industrial Pictou County region. From that point until his death, Frank was the driving force behind the business. Sobeys opened its first serve supermarket in 1949. The chain eventually expanded throughout Atlantic Canada. During most of the second half of the 20th century, it was the region's dominant grocer. In the 1980s, Sobeys expanded into Southern Ontario, challenging Loblaws on its home turf, thereby igniting what came to be a nationwide battle for market supremacy. Sobeys had significant stakes in New England grocer Hannaford and Quebec grocer Provigo until the 1990s. In 1998, Sobeys became the second largest grocer in the country after purchasing the Oshawa Group, owners of the IGA franchise across Canada, along with several region chains in Ontario, in addition to various food service and wholesale companies. In 2002, Sobeys undertook major changes in its store design and customer service policies with the introduction of Ready to Serve. This initiative was reportedly an attempt to emulate the successful moves of the Publix supermarket chain in the southern United States. In 2005, Sobeys lost a bidding war with Quebec-based Metro to acquire A&P Canada, operator of several Ontario supermarket chains. The all-cash offer made by Sobeys was reportedly the highest bid for the chain, but the U.S. parent, the Great Atlantic and Pacific Tea Company, ultimately accepted Metro's $1.7 billion cash and stock offer. It is also suggested that the Sobey family was unwilling to cede any control of the Tengelman Group, the ultimate parent company of A&P at the time. Though Sobeys remained the second largest grocery chain in Canada, it was the third place chain in most of the provinces outside of the Atlantic region, and the successful purchase of A&P Canada would have helped it to bolster its position in Ontario. In 2007, Sobeys announced a $253 million takeover offer for the Thrifty Foods chain in British Columbia. In September 2011, Sobeys' wholesale division signed a long-term distribution agreement with American retailer Target for the supply of select food and grocery products to its Canadian stores. In March 2012, Sobeys acquired 236 Shell gas station locations in Quebec and Atlantic Canada. In June 2013, Sobeys announced the purchase of Safeway's Canadian operations for $5.8 billion, subject to regulatory approval. The acquisition added Safeway's 214 locations, primarily located in Western Canada, to its portfolio. As a condition of the deal, imposed by the Competition Bureau in October 2013, Sobeys was required to sell 23 of its retail locations to other companies. Sobeys sold 29 of its locations, which included 18 Safeway stores. 15 were sold to Overweighty Food Group, particularly in British Columbia and Alberta, and 14 were sold to affiliates to federated cooperatives, particularly in Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, for $430 million in total. In June 2014, Sobeys announced that it would, in the wake of the Safeway purchase, close 50 of its underperforming locations. The stores affected were primarily in Western Canada, although some in Ontario and the Atlantic region were also affected. In 2015, Sobeys acquired certain assets and select liabilities for Co-op Atlantic. In July 2016, Empire Company CEO Mark Pullen abruptly left the company after Sobeys reported a $942.6 million loss, which was credited to difficulties in integrating the Safeway chain into Sobeys' overall operations. The Financial Post also reported that changes made Sobeys, including the discontinuation of its popular loyalty program, the replacement of Safeway's house brands with Sobeys brands, reports of poorly stocked inventories at Safeway locations had impacted the chain's customer loyalty. In January 2018, Sobeys announced an agreement with Ocado to open an e-commerce grocery fulfillment center in Toronto during late 2020. In contrast, Sobeys' own Thrifty Foods and IGA use their stores as fulfillment centers for online orders. In late January 2018, Sobeys announced that it would, in the wake of the Safeway purchase, close an additional 10 of its underperforming locations. The stores affected were in the Fraser Valley area of British Columbia in Western Canada and were closed on May 5th, with the exception of one of the 10 stores that were closed on July 28th. Some of the stores affected would reopen as FreshCo. As part of the FreshCo expansion in Western Canada, 22 locations have been confirmed, including the first two Kalo FreshCo stores out west in Surrey, British Columbia. In July 2019, Sobeys announced it will be switching from plastic to paper grocery bags in all stores by the end of 2020. And there's the history of Sobeys. How did it become so popular? Well, when it started to basically purchase all these companies, I say that's how they became very popular. Anyways, this is where I'm going to end off this video. If you guys happen to enjoy this video, please make sure to hit the like button. And also, don't forget to subscribe because I do videos every single day. And also, don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell on my second channel. My second channel will be the third link in the description below. And if you guys would like to send me fan art, you guys can send me fan art on my Instagram. And you can also follow me on Instagram as well. My Instagram will be the second link in the description below. And if you guys would like to join my Roblox fan group, my Roblox fan group will be the first link in the description below. And if you guys would like to follow me on Twitter, my Twitter will be the fourth link in the description below. And if you guys would like to follow me on Reddit, my Reddit will be the fifth link in the description below. And if you guys would like to follow me on TikTok, my TikTok will be the sixth link in the description below. And if you guys would like to check out my Facebook page, my Facebook page will be the seventh link in the description below. And until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!